So here it's January 1, another trip around the sun. Can't do the things we've always done. This year will be a different one. Different one. Ready to dream, you're ready to shine. Living on purpose the rest of your life. There's no more time to waste. I'm going to seize the day. Out with the old and in with the bold. It's my new way. You know, when I reach down into the depths of my soul, I go within and I open up my heart to the one and only true source. My soul is open. Soul's open. My soul's open. Soul's open. It's open. My soul's open.
Without a warning, without a sound, we woke up one morning to a world turned upside down. Everything changed in the blink of an eye, dealing with the unknown and trying to survive. We were locked down in our homes, surrounded by bad news every day, watching our lives as we knew it quickly fade away. And when this is all over, in our new reality, we'll be gathered together. Will we still stay apart 6 feet? Will the music be playing like it did before? When this is all over, I'll treasure each day even more. We've been through quite a battle, like none we've ever seen. We kept hoping we'd wake up to find out it was all a bad dream. But that day's never come. It'll be a while yet, with more obstacles to overcome and challenges to be met. We were locked down in our homes, surrounded by bad news every day, watching our lives as we knew it quickly fade away. And when this is all over in our new reality, when we gather together, will we still stay apart 6 feet? Will the music be playing like it did before? When this is all over, I'll treasure each day even more. We were locked down in our homes, surrounded by bad news every day, watching our lives as we knew it quickly fade away. And when this is all over in our new reality, when we gather together, will we still stay apart 6 feet? Will the music be playing like it did before? When this is all over, I'll treasure each day even more. And when this is all over, I'll treasure each day even more.
Seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars,
then peace will guide the planets,
and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions, golden living dreams of visions,
mystic crystal revelation,
and the mind's true liberation. Aquarius. Then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius.
come to occupy. It's much too late to judge and cry. Think about a love revolution and it's here again. And it's time to let the sun shine in. Come together and sing out strong. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Love and grace, we are different shades of one human race. It's the place to chase. The revolution is here again. It's near again. The resolution will now begin for all to let the sun shine in.
I stand for love, I stand for peace, I stand for joy and for release, for what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope, I stand for you.
I stand for love. I stand for peace. I stand for
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Hello and welcome to the Pod Sunday service. We are a multi-faith community and we believe that there are many paths to one divinity. So what does that mean? We have 9 speakers, we have 10 musicians, we give them a one-word topic, and they come back with a talk and 2 videos each. We spread those out over 9 weeks and we come up with a series. We are in prayer as we speak, and we'll get more into that in just a minute. You can support this process by going to www.peopleofdiversity.org. and hit that donate button in the center and do what you're led to do. A weekly tithe, a monthly tithe, or set yourself up on a regular tithe, however you are called to serve. We are grateful.
Last week we had our Zen Buddhist representative, Dave Vititoe, and his musical guest was Keith Leon. It was really good service. Dave did an awesome job on the topic of prayer because, as he says, really Zen Buddhists don't pray that much. It was really good. This week we have shaman Shannon Davis, and her musical guests are Bob Sima and Shannon Plummer. So we're calling it the Bob Sandwich with shaman Shannons on either end. That's a mouthful. Next week, we are excited to have Rabbi Pat Hickman to speak on prayer from a Jewish perspective. And her musical guest is, I just love this guy, David Roth.
Oh, wow. It's going to be
that'll be good.
Yeah.
Right, so, following the morning service at 11:45 until 12:15, we do a deep dive. And we do it live on Zoom, and we can see each other and chit chat about the service and just check in. And sometimes the speakers are able to join us, and sometimes they're not. But we always have really good discussion, and it's a lot of fun. And then on Sunday evening at 5:45, we will rebroadcast the morning service, and that's on Facebook Live. We can't actually see each other, but we can put little comments in the chat window and
shoot hearts.
Shoot hearts. It's fun. So and it's really nice to be able to have the opportunity to watch the service a second time. I got so much out of David's last week watching it twice. It was amazing. So, or you can send people that you know that might benefit from what you heard in the morning. Facebook watch parties are going away. They may have already gone away by now, I'm thinking. And they haven't really said that they're going to replace them with anything else. So it's important, if you want to get reminders about these Sunday services and about any events that we have, it's important that you go to the People of Diversity Facebook group or the Facebook page, either one. Just ask to join. And that way you will get notifications when we put these events up. You'll get a notification and a reminder to come and join us. So
last night we had our 2-year anniversary, and we had a council of many paths. It was amazing.
It was.
It really, really was.
I know we always say that about everything, but I'm not kidding you. This was really good.
So we had 8 of our 9 speakers that were available, and Rabbi Pat was observing a Holocaust remembrance. So we all took a moment to send some energy to her, and then 3 follow-up questions, and it worked out perfect. We went straight to 8:30. We had great music on the front end and the back end from John Stringer and Bob Sima. And Shannon Plummer. It was just a great evening, and I know that we were very, very grateful as the process unfolded. So double back and check that. So that's on the Facebook page under live, or under live on the Facebook page, and then you can go to our YouTube channel. Which one is it now?
It's called The New Way Pod, and there's spaces in between each word. So The New Way Pod, and when you get there, we have two YouTube channels. One of them's very old, but this will be on the newer one, and you'll know that you're there because you'll see the logo, our New Way logo, that has the hands, the multicolored hands.
Right.
So if you get to a different page that doesn't have that, try again and make sure you put spaces between The New Way Pod.
And do yourself a favor, go back and just take the time to watch that whole video. It is truly remarkable. Not only the patterns, but the level of diversity and just the way this really unique process has been unfolding. It showed itself again last night. So
well, and I think something that I got out of it last night was it was the first time that our speakers actually got to see each other, and they all came from their hearts. They were all so authentic with their answers, and we just had a really, really good time. And Philip put it together, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
Every week we bless a state, and if you have pictures or fun facts about the state we're doing next week, which is Vermont. If you know anything about Vermont you'd like to share or have some good pictures, send them to the email address below, and we'll use them in our state blessing. This week we are blessing Utah. So here we go. Utah has 300 sunny days a year. Wow. It is so dry that the snow is very powdery and perfect for skiing. Average snowfall in the mountains is about 500 inches. Utah has 5 national parks and is the only state where every county contains some part of a national forest. The Great Salt Lake is 1,700 square miles, has 4.7 billion tons of salt, and parts of it are 9 times saltier than the ocean. And there's no fish in it. Duh. Loftus International is a family-run novelty company in Salt Lake City. They sell between 10,000 and 20,000 rubber chickens every year. 60% of the Utah population is Mormon. The world headquarters is in Salt Lake City, and I've been to that before. You can't go into the temple if you're not Mormon, but they have beautiful grounds and gardens, and they have an administration building that you can go into. And if you go up to the roof, it has a gigantic green roof where they have all these different ecosystems represented and all these beautiful plants and a waterfall that comes off the roof down into the front of the building. It's really, really, it's worth going to the administration building if you get out to Salt Lake City. It's amazing. And I like this one. People in Utah are the most generous in the country. They rank number 1 in volunteer rates, number 1 in percentage of donated income, and number 1 in charitable contributions. That's pretty cool. So we thank the people in Utah, and we bless them, knowing they want the same things in their lives that we want in ours. And we appreciate their generosity, and we look at that and use that as a guiding light. And so let's say these words together. May peace prevail in Utah. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail in me.
So Bob Sima and Shannon Plummer, we are grateful for their recent move to our town. So they're local for us now.
I think it's been about a year, honey. I don't think it's that recent anymore.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, that makes them local, though.
That's
It
right.
is local. They're local. And Shannon Davis has been just working really, really hard down at the Chicana Spiritual Center, training folks and setting up that center to be a supply house for ceremony. And to be prepared for anybody to do any kind of ceremony in the shamanic world. She's there and available to serve them. So we are grateful for their presence in our multi-faith group, and without further ado, we will see you on the other side.
I
can sing for the ones who've wronged, and it heals the wounds from yesterday. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you be loved. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you be loved. To all of my relations, and I bow to you, 'cause we are all related. It's a common thread that runs right through, and we can sing this simple song for the ones in pain, and we can sing for the suffering. May these words melt the pain away. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you be loved. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you be loved. May you be loved. And all of the beings and all of the creatures, they all hold the secret. They all are our teachers as we're learning the lessons of love, 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 love. Compassionate love. And what if all creation sang this song to you? Could your heart become the home to place this love into? Then this simple song travels on everywhere you go. It becomes your beating heart,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. We are at Chicana Spiritual Center for the moment, and I'm in my backyard, and I'm so excited to be joining you to discuss the topic of prayer. So before we get started, I would like to open up sacred space and bring in all of the powers of the universe. So if you will just join me or just move into a relaxed state while I open up space. The winds of the self are behind us, so that's where we're going to start. Aho, winds of the self, serpent, Sachimama, please, we invite you to come and wrap your beautiful coils of light around us. Teach us how to live the life of the beauty way. Thank you for coming to the sacred hoop, the sacred circle. Aho. Now the winds of the west. Aho, winds of the west, jaguar, otorongo, fearless one. Please come and teach us discernment, to step into our power. Teach us to be the tracker as you are the tracker in the jungle. Thank you for coming to the sacred hoop, the sacred circle. Aho. The winds of the north, hummingbird, hunakari, sweet one. Please come and bring the ancestors of this lineage and all lineages. Teach us to be the hero of our own story and take that epic journey. Thank you for coming to the sacred hoop, the sacred circle. Aho. To the winds of the east, eagle, condor. We invite you to come fly wingtip to wingtip with us so we can soar high above the mundane and work from the energetic today. Help us see as you see through the Creator's perspective. Thank you for coming to the sacred hoop, the sacred circle. Oh. Reaching down to Mother Earth. Aho, Mother Earth, Pachamama. We honor all of your two-legged, your four-legged, the winged ones, the feather ones, the creepy crawlies, the stone people, the plant people. Thank you for always being the mother who will always nourish us, always love us, always care for us, allowing us to source from you, and in return for that even exchange, we will always love you. And we see the trash on you, we pick you up. Offer an orange slice to your four-legged, the creepy crawlies. Thank you for coming to the sacred hoop, the sacred circle. Oh. Up to the heavens, the cosmos. Welcome, welcome, Spirit, Father Sun, Mother Moon, alien technology, the Creator, the star nations. We welcome you here. We ask for 1,000 angels to come. Be with us, wingtip to wingtip, protecting us, raising our vibration 1,000 times what it was before we started. Thank you, and welcome to the sacred hoop, the sacred circle. Aho. I feel amazing. I hope everyone is feeling great. I'd like to now open up, it's called Wera Kocha, and Wera means the creator, and Kachua and Kocha means sacred spring. So I'm opening up the sacred spring of God around myself and everyone who views this message today. Okay, I am ready to speak of sacred knowledge and wisdom with you, and excited to share it. Always so thankful for Becky and Scott and everyone at the pod for inviting me back again. You guys are awesome. You know, as I was calling in sacred space, I wish you could see it, I looked down and I saw this little ant, and I was calling in the creepy crawlies, and now there's another little ant, and I just wanted to let you know they're here because I called them in. They're here to help us. They're here representing Pachamama, Mother Earth, and bringing the wisdom of the ancientness of this earth to this this talk today. So these are the little things that excite me. Okay, we're gonna start. Today's talk is prayer. And I apologize, these are my reading glasses, but we're outside, so they're gonna turn a little dark. What is prayer? That's the first thing that, you know, shamans, we like to do a lot of word deconstruction. What is prayer? Let's start with the analytical, energetic perspective of prayer, the analytical. Do you ever ask yourself what prayer really is? Is it the act of you asking God to do something and He does it for you? Is it something that is answered only if you are good or a morally good person or deserve it? Is it something, next question is, how do you know if your prayers will be answered when you pray? Why are some prayers answered and some prayers are not answered? When we look in the dictionary, it refers to the definition of prayer as being a request for help, an expression of thanks, or communication with a higher being, most commonly known as God. So I mentioned word deconstruction. Let's start doing word deconstruction on the word prayer. Let's start by a prayer is a thought. It's a wish. It's a blessing. Okay. Well, what is a thought? A thought is a consciousness of ideas that pass through our brain. What is consciousness? Consciousness and thought are both energy. It's well documented that even Einstein documented that energy cannot be destroyed. All living matter is made out of energy. We don't really question this on a scientific level, but when we start talking about humans are made out of energy, people start questioning it. So I said the consciousness and thought is energy. The moment you think of something, it becomes a reality. This is the law of attraction, my friends. I know if you have ever heard one of my talks, I very likely have spoken about the law of attraction, but let's just talk about it for a moment to bring it back. The law of attraction says whatever you are, you amplify. Whatever you send out, you receive. So how does the law of attraction work for prayer? Well, whatever you think is what you create, whether you are thinking in love or you are thinking in prayer. So I said the moment you think of something, it becomes a reality. Again, the law of attraction. If this is a new term for you, write that down, look it up. The law of attraction will create a whole new reality in your life. All right. So back on topic. So why can't we always think something into reality? Why can't we always do that? You might be asking if it's so. Because each and every person on this earth are very powerful, energetic beings, having a physical experience, but we are still energetic beings. And we literally create the reality that we live in. What we call prayer today is what I call the power of energy. Imagine that we are the programmers of a massive computer program called the universe, okay? And our thoughts and our prayers are the things that we literally dream into reality, including the negative things we fear and think about every day. We mentioned prayer is a communication with God. What if I told you you are God? And a prayer is a communication with yourself. You are reinforming yourself and programming yourself when you pray. and the universe around you. Keeping all of this in mind, let's get back to the word prayer. If we have discovered that prayer is energy, and energy is what creates our reality, then we have just discovered that prayer can change our reality. And we asked the question earlier, if prayer can change the reality, then why do we not see every prayer we ask for change our reality? It's actually a really good question. Remember, you are the programmer, and you are the programmer. And that one moment of prayer, you know, that one moment, you know, when we're on our knees or in our sadness and we start praying for the thing we really want. Sometimes in moments of joy too. Remember, you are the programmer, and that one moment of prayer can be overridden by the programming of the rest of your day, of your thoughts, of your fears. If we get back into what I defined, we did word deconstruction, and we said, well, what is prayer? Well, prayer is energy. Prayer is a thought. Prayer is a consciousness. Prayer is, imagine you can see my luminous energy, which is exactly what I'm made out of. I bet a few of you actually can see my luminous energy. And right now I'm praying for peace on earth. And what's happening is, since I'm made out of energy, and the earth is energy, and everyone around me is energy, the energy, little energy molecules are going out of me. And it says peace on earth, and it's trying to program everything around me on peace on earth. And then the moment I'm done praying, what am I thinking about now? Am I stepping back into fear of not having peace on earth? So again, the last thing we said is, remember, you are the programmer, and that one moment of prayer can be overridden by the programming of the rest of your day, thoughts and energy, and the everyday thoughts and energy of everyone else on this earth. The programming, or the prayer, or the energy, okay, must be massive, must be a large amount of prayer, or a large amount of people to bring about the change that we want to see. We must stay focused on positive thoughts. This is where positive affirmations come into play. What is the difference between a positive affirmation and a prayer? Not much, my friends. It is energy. It is a thought. It is a consciousness. There's something I need you to know. This is a very powerful part of the wisdom of the teachings, is that the opposite of a prayer is a curse. The opposite of a prayer is a curse. And every thought that comes from every human being is either a blessing, which is a prayer, or a curse for yourself or society. Wow, it's a lot of power that we have, isn't it? Again, opposite of a prayer is a curse. And every thought coming from every human is either a blessing or a curse on society. We hold this power. Let me get back to my notes. Yes. Let's see. If we have discovered the prayer. Okay. So keeping all of this in mind, we got back to the word prayer. If we have discovered that prayer is energy, and energy is what creates our reality, then we have just discovered that prayer can change our reality. Prayer can change our reality. We are the programmers of this beautiful program called the universe. And every prayer of love and peace and joy can change our reality. We must stay in the intentions of this prayer, whether you want to call it affirmations or prayer or energy or positive thinking. We can ask other people to join us in this. So it says, and we asked a question earlier, if prayer can change our reality, then why do we not see every prayer asked? I might have already answered that. Remember, you are the programmer, and that one moment of prayer can be overridden by the rest of your day. All thoughts and energy of everyone else on this earth. I did say that. We can have great effects and healing on the people of this society. I was thinking when I wrote this about the many people I talk to all the time. And so it seems like in my line of work, I talk to a lot of people who they actually believe that asking for too much in prayer is greedy and selfish. And they believe this because this is part of how either their belief systems, their spiritual, their religious belief systems, what they picked up from society, on TV, from friends, from family, this is what they attained through listening to other people, that asking for is greedy or selfish. It is my duty as a medicine woman to remind you that every human, every animal, every being, every plant on this planet has the right to live a life of joy and prosperity and love. So it is your sacred duty to ask for what you want in your life. It's your sacred duty to bring in beauty into your own life. Remember when I opened up the winds and I got to the north and I said hummingbird, hunakari, sweet one. Teach us to be the heroes of our own life. That's part of our words. Because the hummingbird, this little bitty bird, she or he takes an epic flight every year, thousands of miles. And so many people look at that bird and they underestimate that bird. And they say, based on the size and the wings, that bird could never fly that far. But she or he does every year. She takes that epic flight to be the hero of her own journey. Now I invite you to be the hero of your own journey. To take that flight. To call in love into your body through the form of prayer, through the form of intention, through the form of positive affirmations of love. And shamans call it holding space. And what that means is I imagine a world for somebody, because somebody will ask me to hold space. I imagine a beautiful world for them. I imagine a world free of disease and anger. A world where they are in joy. This is my prayer. This is my way of praying for them. So prayer is not just necessarily in the way you could have been taught as a child or an adult. It doesn't have to be anything formal. It's all in your energy and what you see. So when someone says to you, I'm sick, will you pray for me? So what we can do is imagine them not sick. Imagine them being healthy. Instead of focusing on the fear of them being sick and the fear of them dying or the fear of things getting worse. And you're saying, dear God, let them get over this. What if we focus our intentions, our prayer on love, and we imagine them well, and we imagine them whole and beautiful, and I see them, their lungs are breathing healthy. This is how we can magnify the power of prayer, or one step of it. The next step to magnify it to its fullest potential is to keep that thought in your mind when you think of this person, and then secondly, invite more people to hold that space for them. Now, I can tell you in our teachings, we commonly will not tell people when we're going through something unless we know they can hold space, because often society we've been trained not to hold space, to think and fear for them. And if you believe what I'm telling you, if you believe what I'm reinforming you, if you're fearing for someone, you're worried about them, you're sending that kind of energy to them, right? So we want to step into power, step into fearlessness, step into a place where we can step out of our own fear, put ourselves aside and say, I'm going to hold this space for you. My prayer is going to be a healthy you. Is it okay to be sad when someone's not feeling well? Of course it is. We're having a human experience. But We want to shift back into love as often as we can, because remember, I told you that moment of prayer, that moment of all that love and intention you sent someone, can be overridden by our moments of fear. Which one is longer? Which one is stronger? Which emotion is real for you? I want you to ponder that. I want you to ponder that, because you're so powerful. Excuse me. Let's see where I was. What would happen if we all stepped into the power of understanding the sacred wisdom I'm sharing with you? This is straight from the wisdom of my teachings of thousands of years of Keto medicine men and women, passing this knowledge down from teacher to student. And I gift this to you. So what would happen if we all stepped into this power of understanding this wisdom? We could actually instantly change our lives and the lives of those around us. What are you going to do with this wisdom? We are energetic beings, and energetically, in an energetic world. And we look like we are made out of the physical, and the world around us does look like it is made out of the physical. But we are certainly made out of energy. Every molecule, every fiber. Our prayers, as we call them, are made out of this energy, and they can shift us into the reality that some feel are out of their reach. I started off by saying let's talk about the analytical, which was the majority of today's talk. I want to bring up a different perspective. Let's discuss the intuitive energetic perspective. Intuitive. Now, why do I say analytical versus intuitive? Again, from our teachings, everything falls under masculine or feminine energy. Now, this has nothing to do with man or woman. Masculine and feminine energy, it lies within every man and woman. It should be balanced, okay? Analytical represents the masculine. That's the thinking, the science mind, the fact base. What word am I using? Let's see, the intuitive. The intuitive represents the feminine. This is where the power is. This is the power of creation, the nurturing. So, my time's getting short. Let's see. So now let's discuss the intuitive energetic perspective. This perspective helps us to create and nurture. Why? Why do we want to look at this? Because we want to create with prayer, to nurture ourselves, to create the most beautiful lives for ourselves and the community around us. Through the power of prayer, we can alleviate much suffering in our bodies and the world. By joining our powers of prayer with others, we intensify the healing potential of this energy. And again, why? Because we are the creators of this reality. What if you just discovered that your superpower is community and the power to start healing the world? Before we have to get off here, I want to go back to the word potential. I want to leave you with a very wise thought is, remember, every human on this planet has the right to heal or not heal. And that's something when my teacher told me really struck me, really took me some time. It might take you some time, so I'll say it again. Every person, every animal, every plant on this earth has the right to heal or not heal. So everything we pray for in our positive intentions or otherwise is a potential, because there's still a plan sometimes in place. Sometimes things happen because we have contracts. And sometimes the contract, we have thousands and thousands of contracts, and sometimes I'm on a contract and someone prays for me and I can shift out of that contract and I can shift into a different contract, something higher, something more loving and light. But I want to make sure we honor the fact that not everything can be shifted. And that goes back to one of the first questions, why are all prayers not answered? So I'd like to shift into a prayer for the world. If you would like to join me, if you're opening your hearts, closing your eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just relax. So what are we doing here? We are not just the old belief of what prayer is, but the remembering of what prayer is. We're sending energy, real energy. Energy is about to be channeled through us, through our crown chakra, and be sent to the world. Dear Creator, God, He who goes by many names but cannot be named, angels, spirit guides, we call upon you to help us send this light and love, the light and love of the Creator, to all beings, human and non-human, two-legged, four-legged, creepy crawlies, all of your plants, Mother Earth. We ask you to hold space. I would like everyone to hold space and see this love going to everyone on this planet. And may they have a beautiful day. May they have a beautiful day. May their day be filled with love and light. And they recognize this love and light within themselves, within you, within me, within us all. And every day, may they recognize this love and pull it into themselves. May we shine brightly as the luminous beings that we are. May we heal from disease. Bring this love and light and heal yourself. See yourself as whole. See yourself disease-free. See yourself with joy in your heart, releasing all sadness. See yourself as healthy and whole, beautiful and shining, a radiant light of God's energy. See yourself becoming brighter and brighter. See yourself rising and your consciousness rising. Feel what this feels like. Hold this in your heart. May you feel this every day. Bring yourself back to this energy. Imagine yourself here. In the Creator's name we pray. Amen. Aho. Okay. I would like everyone, of course, to reflect back to this. Just taking a moment, again, closing your eyes, a moment of meditation. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. What is prayer? Allow the energy of what is prayer to come to you. If you have any old beliefs of what prayer is, allow them to come to your mind now. And ask, does this belief serve me? If it does, you keep it. If it does not, we release it now. What is prayer? Allow this to come to your mind. What is the benefit of prayer? What is the power of prayer? Breathe this in as you feel the power of prayer coming to you, and know that this is your power, this is your energy. Breathing in light and exhale. Opening our eyes and becoming centered and grounded again. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today, allowing us to dive deep. I wish I could join you for the dive deep. I will be teaching my shamanic students all weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but I will miss you all. And if you do have any questions, please share them with Becky and Scott so they can share them with me. It would be my honor to answer any questions. Blessings. And I'm going to leave sacred space open because I'm about to teach.
Thank you, Bob and Shannon. You guys are always, I never get tired of hearing you, and especially the videos are always wonderful. It's just not as good as being right there in the living room, but almost. So thank you very much. We love you. Shannon, Shaman Shannon Davis. You are always so, just so from your heart, but always so practical at the same time. You give us things to work on. I remember what you say when I'm going about my week after hearing you speak, and I really appreciate that. It's made a big difference, and thank you so much. Philip, I'm, now these Sunday things seem easy after the other night. That was just having 9 live things to shuffle, and you just really put that event together so well. And these Sunday services are what they are because you make them that way, and we so appreciate you. Thank you. If you have things out there in the world that you need taken care of in this realm, virtual or live, contact Philip, and he'll be able to help you out.
And you better give him some lead time now, because
yeah,
he's getting busy.
He's getting busy. This is true. He is getting busy. So we have the deep dive immediately following the morning service at 11:45 until 12:15, and we will quit at 12:15. Yeah. And then tonight at 5:45 we will rebroadcast this service, and Scott and I will be on there to watch and comment and hang out. So that's it.
So www.peopleofdiversity.org. That's the place where you can join us in community with your tithe or your donation. We want to take just a moment right now and say thank you for those tithes and donations. So if you'll just take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, center yourself, ground yourself into the earth. Spirit, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for these tithes. Thank you for this circulation. We are grateful for all that you bring to us and that we are able to put back out into the world. And we say amen.
Amen.
So don't leave or click off just yet. We have the bestest part of the entire service. If you will focus yourself, you did that really well. You just froze. You stayed right solid there. That was very good. If you'll bring to your mind's eye folks in your community, in your world that might need some support, some extra love, just a dash of love and light, we are going to come together as a group, as a community, and just send light out into the world. Now that includes us too. So while you're there, open up so that you can receive some of this amazing energy as well. So we'll listen to this song, and together just spend a little moment in gratitude. Have an amazing week. We'll see you next time.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love.